Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome to another episode of the Jake Botel Sports Experience. On today's episode, we continue our All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship team previews as we profile down in the 2022 edition of the Joe McDonagh Cup. We've already looked through Antrim and Carlo, so if you want to go and check those out, that would be awesome. While you're there, you can give me a quick subscribe if you like. That would be much appreciated. All right, so down, nickname the Ardsman. Their current manager, Ronan Sheehan. Captain, I couldn't find the currently named captain for Down's hurling side, so if anyone knows that, you can drop it in the comments if you like, and I can try and update this one. Their most recent All-Ireland Senior Hurling inter-county title, they have never won the All-Ireland. To look at the narrative of this Down team coming into 2022, they won promotion to the Joe McDonagh Cup in 2020 after finishing second in the Christie Ring behind Kildare. Kildare have since slid back down, but Down have remained and will be looking to establish a foothold in Division 2 hurling, the second tier of senior inter-county hurling in the Joe McDonagh Cup. And this year, they might even be looking to push a little higher after a really spirited league campaign. Down with a form side of the 2022 National Hurling League in the Division 2. They won against Carlo 210 to 112. They won against Meath 218 to 119. They lost to Kildare in a bit of an upset, 22 points to 217. They beat Westmeath, who were the eventual champions of the Division 2 Hurling League. They beat them 118 to 116. They won against Kerry 119 to 20 points. That allowed them to get a bye straight through to the Division 2A National Hurling League final against Westmeath, who had to go and play Kerry in a semi-final. Unfortunately for the Ardsmen, things didn't go to plan in the final. They lost 117 to 519 to Westmeath, who had far too much firepower on the day. So a disappointing result to end their league campaign. All up, they go 4-2. They score 7 goals, 104 points. They concede 10 goals, 103 points. That Westmeath game, obviously, half the goals conceded for Down came in that match for a -8 point differential. So a lot of close games for Down. You know, they won by 1 point, they won by 2 points, they lost by a point, won by 2, won by 2, and then there was a bit of a blowout in the final, losing by 14. They won't altogether be disappointed with that campaign, but I assume that they will be disappointed with how it finished. Let's have a look then at the top scorers for Down in the National Hurling League in 2022. They had Paul Sheehan leading the way, no goals, but 36 points, a whopping 36 points. Connor Woods, 1 goal and 16 points for a total of 19. Ocean McManus, 1 goal, 12 points for 15. And Owen Sands, 1 goal, 5 points for a total of 8. 3 goals, 69 points for a total of 78 for those top 4 scorers for Down. And you can see the importance of Paul Sheehan during that league campaign. So what are my expectations for this side who won promotion to the Joe McDonagh Cup in 2020 and survived in 2021 during the COVID season? I think the Joe McDonagh Cup this year for Down and for a lot of teams will be a real battle with Antrim, who were just up in Tier 1 hurling last season, figuring as the heavyweight against which everyone else will measure themselves. Despite the loss to Westmeath in the Hurling League final, I think Down will take a lot of confidence into this Joe McDonagh Cup campaign. They found a way to win in a lot of close situations. They found a way to beat the eventual league winner, Westmeath, on the road during pool play. So I think although there'll be disappointment having lost to Westmeath in the final, I think there's plenty of confidence for Down to bring into this Joe McDonagh Cup campaign. And I think they should fancy themselves to compete with the likes of Carlo and Kerry for one of those top 2 places behind Antrim. I am backing Antrim to finish top of the table, but I think there are these teams like Down, like Carlo, like Kerry, who can find a way up into that top two and give themselves the opportunity to play some All Ireland finals and potentially, if they can find a way past Antrim, into a promotion playoff game against one of the tier one teams. So, what's up next for you on the JBSE? Well, we're going to continue our team profile segment with a look at Kerry. The Kingdom, we'll have a look at the team details for them, the National League form, season expectations, and more. If you haven't had a chance yet to go and check out my team profiles for Antrim and Carlo, you can have a look at those ones. While you're there, give me a subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. It helps me grow the channel. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching.